So with the EX part of the 10th anniversary, we're getting tons of extra content. I mean, later tonight we're getting the Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which he seems a little shaky. First glance at him, I thought he looked nice, but I don't know. We'll see when he's actually in game. But we're getting the Super Z for STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Next week, we're getting difficult content. Tonight, we're getting new red zone stages. Later this night, not only does this Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta drop, but we're getting the GT Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta as well. Just tons of things that are upcoming. But I think one of the more important things about this is a lot of the content that's out right now is actually extended. So many of these events are actually going to be lasting not only from the 6th anymore, but all the way until the 18th of this month, which is an extra 2 whole weeks to get a lot of this stuff done. Maybe if you've been sitting on it. I mean, I can't lie, there's been so many things for me to do that I haven't even been able to get to everything, right? Tonight I'll probably have a stream where I'm gonna just get a lot of this different stuff done, right? But I think first and foremost, again, on JP, we have this beautiful wallpaper. By the way, Global should be getting this today, by the way. And right now in Global, you may see some of these events leaving in 3 days. That is not going to be the case. I think the first thing I want to mention is the banners. The 10th anniversary banners are actually not leaving on the 6th anymore. But, again, the 3+1 are literally about to leave. But if you take a look here, they leave on the 18th now. Like they are actually going to be staying all the way until same day starts. So you could wait to see what the same day character is. And if you don't want them, you could just go on the anniversary banners and just summon for the anniversary characters. Like the 3+1 won't be there, but you know what's going to be built up? Pity. You guys are going to have an extra 2 weeks to collect characters with the pity coins. And I think that is a huge thing. An extra 2 weeks of pity coins, along with the login for the 10th anniversary EX parts. We're getting again Extreme Z battle this week. We're getting a bunch of new two new red zone stages, right? A bunch of little missions that are coming and everything in relation to that. So if you're close to pity and you're just about to miss it, you could actually hit pity with one of these characters now in case you were missing it. For me, I already had all the pity characters and coins like that, but if you're someone who's going to be skipping Daima Vegeta and Sane Day, you could just pour your stones into these banners and potentially get pity. Or maybe even if you really want Tech Broly, you could just, you have everyone else that you wanted. Maybe you really want, even like Frieza's a good in certain situations. Gohan, obviously, all these characters in here are really good. Or again, if you wanted to just, I guess, pour your stones instead of Vegeta celebration for Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta, you could go ahead and get one of these characters. Now, I just think that's huge, right? These banners lasting for an extra 2 weeks, man. Even without the 3+1, like this banner is probably like the best banner in Dokkan history. I think this banner has still a lot of value to it. The Carnival banners still have really good units. I mean, one character that's becoming very valuable recently is this Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku. I had him at 5 on my tier list for a reason. This guy seems so essential to so many different setups. The Daima Vegeta right now that's coming out, the Super Saiyan GT Goku and GT Vegeta EZAs that are coming out. They really want this guy. Grade A Vegeta, like Grade A Power, is a really good team now. There's some value in getting this GT Goku, and maybe now you can get it with pity coins in case you weren't able to before. So that's just a huge change. And yeah, I did make a video previously talking about best choices for the pity coins. If you already have the 2 Dokkan Fest fusions, you definitely want to go ahead and get that Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think another thing that is different now is, again, Purunga. In case you haven't made your Purunga decision yet. I mean, low-key, I feel like most people did. I haven't done my Purunga wish yet. I will do that tonight. I promise. I need to get that done. I already know the character I'm gonna pick, but yeah. Beyond that, if we go ahead and take a look here, we can see a lot of these time-limited events that are very important are actually also going to be lasting a lot longer, which I would argue is also extremely important. Not only is the 3-minute stamina staying, but an event like this, the Mr. Popo event, we're actually literally gonna walk in here and talk about this. This Mr. Popo event has been so good for link leveling. I recommend using your boosts during this event here and making sure you're getting a lot of these characters done. Having another basically 15 days ish of this Mr. Popo event being live is just super good for a lot of these characters. I mean, in case you're worried about not being able to farm some of these characters up in terms of their link levels, you have, you know how much time is an extra 18 days for this, right? Especially because one other thing I want to confirm, 3 minute stamina is staying too. So not only are these incredible link level events staying, but 3 minute stamina is as well. So you're only going to be able to take even more advantage of this. Not even just this, maybe Dokkan event metal farming, maybe just a bunch of other things that you needed to use stamina for, sub EZAs. Like you're good to go. And then by getting this event done, you can get so many good link levels. In case you haven't finished link leveling some of the anniversary characters, well, now you have an opportunity to get that done right now. There's a link level 7. I mean, there's a lot of potential link level 10s I can get. I didn't really get lucky, unfortunately, in this specific boosted run, but most of these characters are almost link level 10 because of this event now, right? Many of these characters, like Demon King Piccolo, up and just farming on this event every day. Haven't really been like rushing to get him done. He is another character I still have to like showcase. And there's so many things during this anniversary that I haven't been able to get to. This is a busy month for me, not only just in YouTube wise, but in real life too. And I also want to appreciate y'all for the support. We're almost at 20K subs. That's good. That's really, really cool. Um, but yeah, no, not only is this event for the Popo event just going to be live every day now, you can do it whenever you want. There's also going to be the daily limited skill orb event and then the King Kai event, which are also events you need to make sure you're doing as much as possible, right? And once they actually load in, I mean, so GP loading is a whole other thing, right, man? I mean, okay, we'll come back once we actually can load into the event. Okay, finally loaded in for me here, but if we go ahead and take a direct look now, we should be able to see, I mean, again, when it loads, that these two events right here, this one and then this one, I think the in-game news still labels it as ending on the 6th, but from what I'm understanding, again, we're seeing that these events are actually not leaving in 3 days. They would have the symbol on them telling you, oh yeah, these events are actually going away. Whether or not none of these events are actually leaving the Chronicles battles, or not the Chronicles battles, the DB stories, the DB Chronicles, right? And you want to make sure you get these two done just because free skill orbs. This one, you get link level keys from completing them, right? So, like, yeah, I see right here, the missions are living in 14 days. Like, you're getting these done, right? In case you didn't really focus on them too much, now you'll not only be able to ensure you get the keys, but these are just extra link leveling, extra orbs that you're getting every single day. And even with that, the Popo event, right, you're also able to get EX skill orbs from that currency, right? If you guys saw the treasure currency that I talked about, you're able to get some stones in there. You're able to get, Kais in there. You're able to get EX equipment that you want to get for some of these characters, like the GT Super Saiyan Goku EZ that's coming out. I almost said tonight, but on the 5th, that character is really good, and he gets those EX skill orbs. Unfortunately, it seems that the GT Vegeta actually didn't get him on the data download, so we'll see how things turn out between Goku and Vegeta. It's really odd that they didn't give Vegeta those skill orbs, though. I don't know why. But obviously, all these events are going to be extended until the 18th, so that's good. I mean, most of the events are permanent, anyways. They aren't really going to be going away, but this is the one where it's like, okay, well, this one is the event that I believe was scheduled to leave. Now you have a lot of time to get a lot of these potential free characters that have been out for Dokkan for years, wallpapers, in case you haven't been able to get that done. And then finally, this is not specifically going to be staying for just the EX part, but for permanently. All EZAs basically from the end of the Broly Worldwide and before are going to be permanents, which, Tech, Super Gogeta, not this Krillin Gohan actually. I don't know why he's this guy's between them, I guess, but Physical Janemba, Goats and Trunks, everyone before, like we could just scroll here, just find some random Dokkan Fest, Beerus Whis, the fifth year fusions, EZAs, right? Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, everyone that's a Dokkan Fest, and even just these normal EZAs, which were always live, like Dokkan Fest and LRs, that usually went away. Now they're going to be permanently available, which is really good, especially for Super EZAs, or just like getting a unit that is featured on a Dokkan Fest banner, but their EZA is only available in keys. Well, now their EZA is just going to be permanently up, which I think is a good change, right? Especially when it comes to farming Zenny, right? Especially if you're like, oh, I'm low in Zenny, you need to farm a lot of the Zenny. Well, you can get these stages down to like level 100, 300, 999, whatever you want to do. I think that's just a cool thing. I guess it does suck for people with like farming like super easy metals or not super easy metals, the instead of farming some of these events with keys, like let's say a sub EZA, now you have to use stamina. But I mean, most of the time, I guess you could use stamina link leveling, but I don't know if it's that big of a deal, right? For most casual players, I think having these up available at all times is just a really good change. And again, this is something that's going to last even beyond the EX part of the anniversary, which is cool. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about here. Daima Vegeta will be out tonight. I'm gonna stream. I mean, we'll farm stones and summon for him. I'm not really necessarily as excited for Daima Vegeta as I was when I saw Zetos, but maybe he'll surprise me. Let me know what y'all think though. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.